First of all, just thank you all for being here. And I'm like, okay, now who do I need to thank? So I've got a list here, and then two people in front of me then thank some of them, so now I have to sort it out again. So if you get thanked twice, forgive me, that's okay, all right? But particularly my wife, Karen, right here. And here in a couple of weeks, she's been trying to train me for 53 years, and she's still trying. I'd give her credit for that. So we haven't completed the program yet, but we're working on it. But yeah, obviously, thank you, Josie and Pat, the New Life Canines team. Where's Greg? Greg, where are you? Oh, yeah, you're the guy over there, right, okay. And Greg, I tell you what, we matched him with the dog, and that was nice, but he won't go home. He stays with us 5 days a week, 6 days a week, whatever it is. So, thank you, Greg, and we really appreciate you and all that you do. And obviously our canine educators, did I say that right, Nicole? Yes. Thank you very much. Chris and Bud Postol are right here. Special people. Chris is on our board, and they've been with us since the very beginnings of this. And keep their daughter in your prayers. They lost their home in the Malibu fire. And there was a number of animals, but animals are good. And Greg stole one of their German Shepherds and won't give it back. We were going to keep it for a couple of days, and he's fallen in love with it. So I don't know. Scooby-Doo is for a German Shepherd, really? Scooby-Doo? I don't know. But other people here. Where's Janet? Janet, where are you? Are you with Kathy? There you are. Where's Kathy? Right there. These guys are great. They're in on the very beginning. They work together. Kathy's Labradors, Royal Grande, and Janet Jett works with Kathy, and they're there from the original breeding to the puppies, and we get wonderful puppies from them, and we certainly appreciate that. Gil and Dick right here. Gil and Dick, I gave them a nickname last time. I don't know if they remember that, as the Cayucas Mafia. And it seemed to stick. I don't know. It seemed to be very popular. But these guys, even right now, called yesterday and said, "Hey, we want to provide 5 pups for you." So they're covering the cost of the puppies, and our puppies are about $1,500 a piece. So thank you very much, Dick and Gil, for the work that you're doing. Stand up so we can see you there. Thank you. Farm Supply, Kara, where are you? Okay, stand up, we got to see you. Farm Supply has just been a friend of us from early years. They certainly, I think, upgraded. I mean, Jim was a good guy, but much more beautiful CEO now than we had before. So Jim will get a kick out of that, I'm sure. So thank you, Kara and Farm Supply, and just all your help. Suzanne's here. Where's Suzanne? Stand up, Suzanne. Come on, don't hide. Top Dog Coffee. And Top Dog Coffee in Morro Bay. And she brought one of her workers with her here. Alex, stand up. Alex in the back. You don't see him. He's in the kitchen sometimes, but great supporters. Where's Lindy? Is Lindy back there? Oh, I couldn't see Lindy. There's Lindy. Lindy hangs out over there a lot too. And if you want to see some wonderful art done by Wesley, it is displayed at Top Dog in their gallery. We are the exclusive artwork in that gallery, and people are buying artwork. These guys, we didn't ask them to do that. They just came up with it, said, "Hey, why don't we create some art and give it to you or something?" And then all of a sudden we're selling it. We go to Art in the Park at Dinosaur Caves in Pismo. We have our little booth set up there. Or if anybody wants a custom portrait of their dog, we do that. And it's been such a great help. That's just one of the ways these guys actually financially help. They What's the pay now? Is it 24 bucks a month? Do we know? Something like that. Okay. And we even have guys that, you know, talk about getting emotional. You get a check in the mail for somebody that's getting 24 bucks a month for being an inmate handler. They just love this program and they support it in so many ways. There's a way that, that we're really proud of that you don't even think of, but where's Bobby Braggs? Bobby, where are you? Okay. This guy, through the recycle program with the aluminum cans, shortly we're going to be at $10,000. Where that's a lot of cans, okay, that they collect for us, he and his team. Yeah, really good. Wesley, I mentioned you. Where are you? There you are, back there. Okay, thank you, Wesley. Puppy raisers. Everybody that's a puppy raiser, stand up. We've got a few here, I know. Who's our puppy raiser? Oh, great. These, great. Kate, don't sit down. Stand up, Kate. There you go. Kate came to us and she left a brilliant, wonderful, high-paying career to work with us. So I don't know, but she is the manager of Thousand Hills Pet Resort, which you may know about, and dog boarding and grooming and training and all those kinds of things. And she has just been the best. She's been with us just short of a year now, and she's going to be taking on more responsibilities at New Life Canines. We met her at an event, and she wouldn't go away either, kind of like Greg. She just kept showing up. So we had to give her a job, you know. So thank you, Kate. We appreciate you. I'm going to introduce some people who aren't here, which is a really good thing that they're not here. We just did a little work. We were invited to submit a innovative rehabilitation grant request to CDCR. So they're looking for programs that are really effective on rehabilitation. And we pulled together some pieces for that. And our Director of Administration and part-time photographer, Dylan, is right here. And he really did that whole grant about single-handedly, so thank you for that. But one of the things we discovered in there, they want to know how effective your program is. And we did a little bit of investigation there, and there's 9 folks that have been inmate handlers who were paroled. I believe 8 of them were lifers. Some have been out as much as 2 years. So that's 9 went out, some for as much as 2 years. And what I'm saying is the good thing is they're not here. They've had 0 parole violations, 0. And so we did a little study on that, and the recidivism rate at the state level is 60+% are back in about 3 years. It looks like there's a figure floats around that people that have been inmate handlers, it drops to about 6% instead of 60-some%. So we quoted that in our grant request and said just with these 9 guys out, we, the taxpayers, are saving $750,000 a year just on that. So we're very proud of the guys that are out there that have been part of our program and are doing so well. Okay, so this sister story is how we got started, and it's a miracle, really. It really is. We talked about doing service dogs, and we were training, and where's Monica? There's Monica. Monica's the one that got us started, really, because Monica, a number of years ago, was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Incidentally, she had been trained in the training of service dogs, and she came to work for us. That was kind of an interesting how that happened, too. But Monica got us started, and then she used some guys in our mentoring program that we do at the ranch also. And first dog was Thomas. And Thomas is still doing some good work out there. He wasn't assigned as a service dog because he had a couple of little physical problems, but that's how it started. So then Nicole showed up one day. They say, how do you get your people at the ranch? They just show up. They just show up. We don't know. And Nicole showed up and she said, my dream job is training service dogs with inmates. Like, okay, let's do that then. So she left again, a brilliant, wonderful career and high-paying job to hang out with us. She wouldn't go away either, so we had her. But short story is that we saw a posting of a workshop back in Maryland, I believe it was, that there was something called Prison Pups Workshop, how to work with prisons to get dog programs. So I said, Nicole, do you want to go to this? And she said, well, you know, it costs money to go back to Maryland. I said, that's fine, it'll be worth it. But it's not going to be about the material you learn, it's going to be the people you meet. And so she was there, and there was lots of people from all over. And then there was a little lady there one day, and Nicole said she was from San Luis, and the little lady says, oh, yeah, my brother's in San Luis. And they got to talking, and the lady said, are you working with your prison there on your program? I said, well, we want to, but we haven't quite figured it out yet. My boss says he's too old to start at the bottom, so we want to try and get to the top. And she says, well, honey, why don't I just write a letter to the warden and tell them they should be working for you? So this little lady writes a letter to the warden, looks up on the website who he is, and Nicole tells me this story when she gets back. And me of little faith, I go, yeah, well, big deal. Some little lady on the East Coast is writing the warden to tell him what to do out here. Yeah, that's going to really work. So several months went by, and we got a call from Captain Core, who was here, and said, the warden asked us to check with you guys. You do something with dogs, and we want to talk about it. And I said, oh, good, okay, but how'd you happen to hear about us? And she said, well, warden came in, new warden, so the letter was sent to the wrong warden because the warden wasn't here anymore, to the man who was here before. And she was going through her mail and throwing stuff out and sorting through it. And I think she was actually afraid to throw out a letter that was from a nun. And I think there was some possible fear involved in that. So she gives the letter to Core and says, hey, check them out and see what's going on. And so we talked with them and Pat and everybody and got it going. But that's actually how the door opened. And honestly, we could not have better cooperation. I just said one thing, those of you who are in the industry, I said, don't slow walk me, I'm too old for that, don't do that. So they didn't. I mean, it was high speed, let's get this going. And this program, I'm saying this humbly, is known not only throughout the state, but at the highest levels of government with the governor's office and Secretary of Corrections, and even outside people are inquiring about how well this program is working. So hopefully if we get our grant, we may double the program here. Also at Soledad, where we have another program, and then we might also be going to Pleasant Valley. So we would pretty much double the program. So that's just the sister story. You got a lot of stuff today, but just thank you. Blessings on this special season. There's no greater gifts than these guys. Is that right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas. There you go. Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Look at Santa over here. You can bring him along on Christmas Eve with the reindeer, and does he work well with the reindeer?
He's going to tell Rudolph what.
Good. Okay, that'll be great. Hey, thanks very much, every one of you. If I missed somebody, I am sorry, because I had to revise the whole thing, but just blessings and thank you all. We really appreciate you. We couldn't do this without you. Thanks very much.